When I was a little kid, I thought all of my problems were a really big deal. Not only did I think they were like a big deal for me, but I thought they should be a big deal for other people as well. I was young, I was ignorant, I was selfish. I don't even look back at myself with disdain. I just think I was a kid and I didn't have a ton of perspective. And then I got a little bit older, and I think something that overcame me was this total opposite mindset. In that, not only did I no longer think that my problems mattered, but I didn't think anyone should think my problems really mattered. I kind of just became more self-aware about the blessings I've experienced in my life, my great upbringing, just the fortunate situation I'm in. And it almost overwhelmed me to the point where I didn't really feel like I had any right to feel bad about anything at all. And I punished myself and I judged myself for that. And then you get a little bit older still, and you grow and you learn from other people, and you come to the place I am at now, which is that everybody's problems matter, and everybody feels pain, and everyone goes through hard times and struggling and suffering. And it's not fair to simply compare your situation like left and right to an extreme situation of someone else, and then have the outcome of that comparison be to just diminish yourself or discredit yourself or punish yourself or feel like you're not worthy of your feelings. And it brings me to a comment I got from a longtime subscriber. She just tells me that, she's going through all of this stuff and she feels like a terrible person for going through it. She's stressed about the health of her father. She is struggling to pay rent, although she has a pretty good job, but she doesn't have any financial support outside of that. She's just got some things going on that are weighing her down. And on top of that, she thinks she's depressed. But she even feels bad about that. And I could go on and on about some circumstantial things in this message that, to her credit, sound very stressful, But the underlying tone for her is it sounds like she's depressed. She struggles with depression. But I wanted to make this video because she doesn't feel she deserves to feel bad. She doesn't feel she's worthy of her pain and suffering at the degree she's experiencing it, right? And I felt the same way. I really did. I would do these things I would say something cliche like, there are children starving in Africa. I would say that to myself, like, how dare you be upset about this, or how dare you feel stressed out, how dare you feel down or scared or anxious or panicky or hopeless. How dare you? People would kill to be in your situation. And that was the undertone of her entire message to me. And so I recognized this sentiment. I was like, I hear her. But there comes a point, in my opinion, that you're being mindful of your fortunate situation. You're being mindful of the blessings in your life. It can go past being less ignorant and more self-aware to becoming damaging, right? What good are you to anyone in your life if you can't feel like you're worthy of being good to yourself? There's this other person I know, this is a slight tangent, but this is a sweet lady, right? She says, I can't say anything that might identify her because she might watch my videos, and I want her to not think I'm downing on her at all. I don't want her to feel self-conscious or embarrassed. But my wife and I literally make jokes about how she essentially apologizes for the very air she breathes. She's so insecure, right? And feels so unworthy. And it's bad. It's a detriment to herself, and it's a detriment to the person who wrote me. And it was a detriment to me when I was feeling this way, because everyone is worthy of their feelings and their pain. And if you don't think that you deserve to have them acknowledged, you can't grow past them. The main reason I think it's important that we validate what we are feeling is so that we can move past it and be of service to other people. And if you are just in this place of self-punishment to where that's all you can think about, and therefore you're just lost in it and you're suffering alone and you're not growing, and you're not expanding, and you're not moving past it, how good are you possibly going to be for another person who might need you? Simple comparisons don't quite work. It is extremely important to have gratitude. It's extremely important to develop a sense of yourself and a sense of the world to the best of your ability and know where you're lucky. But it's also extremely important to honor your own feelings, your own heart, your own struggle, wherever that is. It might seem silly or stupid or non-important, inconsequential to someone else, but they're not living your life. They don't have your heart. You can't measure things that way. You deserve to feel whatever you feel. Feelings as opposed to actions are what you should be concerned about, right? Have your feelings, deal with them, honor yourself, acknowledge yourself. Work past it. Be worthy of love, of comfort, of guidance, of support, and then go offer love, comfort, guidance, and support to people that you think deserve it and need it too. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. It doesn't matter if you're in a developing country or not, so to speak. I think they're calling it now like a majority country. Anyway, take care of you. You're worth it. I know that I'm worth the things I go through. I don't feel bad for them. I don't punish myself for that. It's part of my story. And it doesn't mean I belittle someone else's pain or their suffering. It doesn't mean that I think I have more than they do or less than they do. I don't think it's quantifiable that way. We are human beings. We're fallible. It's okay. And I am grateful. And I am so incredibly blessed and appreciative of the support, of the financial situation I'm in, of the people that love me, of my job, of clean water, of food, of shelter. I'm so grateful. But I don't think that that means I can't be depressed. I don't think that that means I can't get support for that. I don't think that means that, I don't know, stubbing my toe isn't like a bummer and now I gotta put Neosporin on it and shit. It's like the worst example I could possibly think of, but I don't feel bad for feeling bad. I feel bad for treating bad. If I treat someone poorly, or if I start getting into a place where I feel like I'm more valuable or more worthy, then that's something to be concerned about. But if you're just acknowledging your humanity and how imperfect we all are, and how we all feel pain and we all have struggles, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Everyone deserves that. Everyone should not let anyone take that from them. Don't ever let someone take that from you. And then be good to other people. And when you're in a good place, recognize your fortune and bless other people. Bless them endlessly. And that's how you pay it forward. That's how you give it back. And that's how you stay out of this place of just this place where you're frozen. You're just frozen from action, frozen from anything, frozen from growth. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you understand that where it comes from a good place. And I appreciate you, and your problems do matter. They might not matter to everybody, but they matter to you. And you need to acknowledge that, honor that, and do something about it. Again, so you can go be of service to someone else. My name is Noah. This is, of course, just my perspective, and I'm still growing. I'm still ever evolving. I'm still learning. But I do find that I have more to offer other people when I'm taking care of me, when I have a sound space of mind about myself. So that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. We'll see you guys in the next video. I got some life updates that I've just been holding on to so tight that I need to get off my chest. I hope I work up the courage to do it soon. But until then, be well, take care, stay strong, stay brave. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute at a time. You can get through what you're going through. We can all get through it together. And go out there and bless someone's life after you bless your own.